let's look at domain and range. So domain is going to be our x values, and range is going to be our y values. And I say going to be, that's the definition of it. Domain is our x values and range is our y values. So first we're going to look at 1, 2, and 3 and when we're given the points, when we're given a table, and when we're given a mapping, how we find the domain and range, and how we note that. So if we are given coordinate points, our domain is our x value. So these first numbers, remember, our points are always given x, y, and the alphabet x comes before y, x, y, z. So x is always first. So all I am doing here is listing. -2, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. I'm just listing them. If both of these were -2, I would only list -2 once. Don't need to list the same number twice. Alright, I'll show you that for our y's. Our y value, we're looking at the second number for our range. So generally you want to list these in order from smallest to biggest. So our smallest y is that -1, and then we've got 0, 3, and 6. And because 6 is here and here, I don't need to list 6, 6 again. We've got it covered. So same thing for our table. This is always going to be your x, and it's labeled for you. So again, we're just going to list them in order from least to greatest. So -1, -2, -1, 4, and 5. I'm going to do the same thing for my y. Let me go back. This is my domain, range. So we've got -3, 0, 3, 5, and 7. And for our mapping, same thing. Remember, this first oval of numbers is your x, so these will be our domain numbers. Again, we're just listing in order. These are our y and our range. We've got -4, 1, 3, 5. That's it. Easy peasy when it comes to those. Alright, when we're given a graph and it's got just dots on it, this is called a discrete graph. And this is a graph of points. Of just points. So we don't have any line, any curve, it's just points. So what we need to do, this with focus, is I need to find my x and y values of each of these points, and then we'll have our domain and range to list just like this. So remember, our coordinate plane, we always start at the origin, which is where our two axes. This is my y and this is my x. And I'm always going to be left and right first, and then up or down. Left or right first, and then up or down. So I'm going to go to this point first, and I go over to the left, meaning I'm going to have a negative number, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's -4. And then I'm going up, so that we're going to have a positive y, 1, 2. Okay. I go to the left 1 to get to this point. So that's a -1. I don't go up or down, so my y value is 0. To get to this point, I'm going to go right 1, so that x is +1. And then I go down 1, so my y is -1. To get to this point, I go to the right 1, 2, 3, right, positive, and then I go down 2, so negative 2. So now we know our points here, and we can list them. Remember, our domain is our x, so we've got negative 4, negative 1, and 3. And our range is these y values. So we've got negative 2, negative 1, 0, and positive.